Director of Money Mindset Accelerator. And today I'd like to talk to you about how you can manifest incredible results with a powerful money mindset. Now, the thing is, when you have an epic money mindset, you can start to excel in all areas of your life. And the reason that happens is because by following the process that you need to develop a really strong money mindset, you end up getting clarity, you get focus, and you get balance in all areas of your life. And they're all elements that I believe you really need to be able to succeed in business. And so to talk to you about the process of how you get a money mindset, I actually want to share a bit of my story with you, if that's okay. So look, I want to wind back the clock to, I guess when I was in my 20s. So I've actually got a 17-year background in finance and accounting. And, you know, I was really fortunate back then because I was one of the lucky students to get an accounting scholarship. I think they picked 30 of us each year at one of Australia's top universities. And it was honestly one of the things that I manifested, but at the time I didn't even really understand that there was a science to manifestation. But I know that I did it by having a clear goal and also by taking consistent action. But that's a story for another day. What I wanted to share today is that throughout my 20s, even though I had this scholarship and I wanted to do business, I actually really hated my career. So I hated my job, I worked long hours, I was really quite shy and introverted, and I would often just sit at my desk, stare at these monster spreadsheets. Even though I partly enjoy building spreadsheets, I would look at them and just think, is this it? Is this really what I'm doing with my life? And deep down, I knew that I was meant for more. And so I went on a quest for other ways to make money. I thought there must be something other than just my accounting career. And so I tried lots of different things. I tried network marketing, I started internet marketing, I had some online businesses. And look, even though some of them, they did okay, nothing seemed to work for me to the level that I wanted it to. And, this kind of continued and I fumbled my way through. And after I turned 30, I was actually really inspired by The Secret, which you may have read. So it's a book as well as a movie. And I read the book and it really motivated me to take some drastic action and to actually go out and get a coach. It was something I'd always wanted to do, but I had this backwards thinking that once I was really successful and I had all this money, then, that's when I'd be able to get a coach. And yeah, that's really a backwards way to approach things if you want to succeed quickly. So I took the plunge, I got a coach, and very quickly through that process, I actually decided that I wanted to be a coach. I knew it was my calling. I always had a really strong passion for personal development. And so I embarked on a certification to become a life coach and a mindset coach. And what's really interesting is that as I went through my training and I started to apply what I learned, I experienced a really massive mindset shift and my life began to transform in unexpected ways. Now I say unexpected because my goal at the time was to escape the stress of the corporate world and I wanted to leave to run my own business. But here's what happened instead. So, as my mindset started to transform, I made really big health and fitness improvements and I made fitness and wellness a permanent part of my life. And I now look back and I don't know, how I used to be someone who didn't exercise. And in the process, I also rediscovered my passion for singing and I started a new band with some of my best friends and we still sing together today. And the other thing is that my leadership capability really took off and I just started to get promotion after promotion in the corporate world. And what's funny is that things that used to stress me out started to become really insignificant. And that's because I stepped up. So my mindset had shifted. And so I learned how to think differently and therefore how to behave differently. And so I became incredibly focused and productive. And that allowed me to then build my coaching business in my spare time while I kind of climbed the corporate ladder and worked my way up to a dream job that, I didn't even know was my dream at the time. And so when I finally did leave the corporate world last year, it was because my business needed me full time, not because I was running away from my life. And so really the key to having a powerful money mindset is ironically that it's not about the money at all. So by letting go of that panic and that desperation of wanting to leave my job, I actually attracted much bigger and better things into my life. And that allowed me to get really good at my job while I was able to pursue my passion of coaching as a side hustle. So if you're someone who works really hard and you put your heart and soul into everything that you do, but you're not quite getting the results that you want, then I want you to look at something that you may have missed altogether, because I did, and that missing piece for me was my money mindset. And when I mastered my money mindset, everything in my life changed. And I'd really love to help you do the same. And so people often ask me, where do I start? How do I know what money mindset means? And, what do I do to improve it? And so to help you on this journey, I'd like to give you a copy of my free book that I'm giving away. So in this book, I share the exact technique that skyrocketed my results. So this is really the thing that started to make a shift for me, and it's something that you can apply in only a couple of minutes every day, and you'll start to see amazing results in your life if you do this consistently. So if you'd like to get a free copy of my book, then please click the link below, and my virtual assistant bot Mindy will talk you through how you can go about and claim your copy. So I want to thank you very much for watching. I'm Caroline Labor, and I look forward to helping you transform your money mindset.